I will pass, I will succeed, I will be a blessing, I will do this, I will do that. I am worthy even if I fail. Mama and family, because I know it's not only mamas watching the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I will be speaking about these affirmations that I'm doing with my kids. I am doing it, how I got into it, like whether I did affirmations growing up as a child. So if you would like to know a little more about that, stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I know you don't know what the video is totally about right now, but you're gonna find out and you're gonna love it, and so you might as well just subscribe. And please talk to me in the comments. That's where we get to go back and forth. I like to have dialogue. I don't want to be talking to myself the way I'm talking to myself to the camera. And let me know if there are any other video requests that you have based off of this video. I was raised by a single parent, a mother. Her name is Gina. And she came to America in her 20s from Sierra Leone, West Africa. I really grew up kind of like as an only child because my siblings, the brother and sister that I have through my mom, they were born in Sierra Leone, and she actually had to leave them there to come here on her own first and then send for them to come here. Their father had actually passed away. My mom married my dad. I was born in America basically. I was the first person in my family to be born in America. I was being raised as an African, a Sierra Leonean at home, but then as soon as I left the household, I was American, I guess. It was just very confusing and strange because kids would pick on you in the 90s about being African. Now it's cool. But they would say things like African booty scratcher and all that. Like my husband came here from Sierra Leone when he was middle school aged, I believe. And I can only imagine like the experience that an immigrant goes through with having an accent, not really understanding the culture, just being different. Because the way kids pick on other kids in school is alarming, very alarming. Being African was not the thing to be, you know? I also grew up in an area that was not, like at home, it was very black. Because there were a lot of, you know, black people, because we lived in an environment that was very diverse actually, not just black, but you know, a lot of different immigrants. At home, there was a lot of diversity in my building where I lived. But then when I went to school, I found myself surrounded around more white girls. I was never really like the pretty girl. Being pretty was not, or like being desired, or like people having a crush on me or anything. I don't recall none of that. Not that that's what would let me know that I was beautiful or worthy or anything, but I just never felt like seen or represented, because even faculty and staff was majority, you know, white. And I just remember feeling like an other. I didn't plan this content before sitting down here, so forgive me if I'm like trying to think hard and stuttering and all, but yeah, I just felt like an other. I didn't feel like I belonged. I didn't feel like I was worthy. I didn't feel like very confident because I felt very different. My mom, she did her best with raising me to be very outgoing. She put me in a lot of activities. We did a lot of fun things as much as we could because she worked so much. She was a single parent of 3. I don't even know how she did what she did, but she had me exposed to a lot of things. I gained a lot of exposure through being with some of my best friends when I was little, which were white girls who would take me with them to go to like lakes and do snow activities and do water activities and all these things that I was never exposed to because my mom was working. She wasn't abreast to all these different things that we could do. Culturally, I just knew that I had to work hard to get what I wanted out of life and to meet goals and such, because that's what immigrant parents will knock into your head. You have to get good grades, you have to be a lawyer, a doctor, or an engineer. That was the path that I was working towards and that I did complete. But I do remember that it wasn't until about college, I actually want to say, that I really started to accept myself and gain a better understanding of who I was, what I brought to any table, how beautiful I was, regardless of what anyone, you know, whatever standards were popular at the time. And man, college, that's kind of late. I want my kids to feel that way now at 3 and 5 years old. The reason I do the affirmations with my kids now is because I know better and I feel like I need to do better. I know the difference that affirmations can make in one's life because I have used them for myself. I used to write sticky notes all over my mirror and my bed frame and my table when I was in grad school, just affirming things that I wanted to happen, type of person I wanted to be, and I was really stressed out in grad school. I just wanted to like be done. I will pass, I will succeed, I will be a blessing, I will do this, I will do that. I am worthy even if I fail. So I want my kids to start at a very early age with these affirmations and know who they are, know what they're capable of. My prayer is that it builds them up to be strong women mentally. A lot of times Black women, Black people aren't really given that grace, believe that they can do whatever they want to do, be whoever they want to be. So I want my kids to know that from a very early age, that they can do whatever they want to do and be whoever they want to be. I also want them to have the ability to work through things and understand that yes, things will happen in life, but that doesn't affect who I am. So yeah, I want them to be optimistic about life so that they can continue chasing every and anything that is meant for them. I want them to also be so proud of themselves and confident in themselves that they empower others. Like, I never really understood this affirmation thing until I was reading comments under the videos about how it made some people feel. I guess there are some women who grew up, because these are women who would comment things like this: I feel like you're healing my inner child. I never had experiences like this with my own mother, which I thought that was so beautiful. But yeah, the affirmations have been really amazing. They've really been life-changing, not only with direct impact of saying the affirmations, but with the impact that these videos have had throughout the world. But I pray that it continues to go that way. I've actually noticed a difference in my kids since we started these affirmations. My youngest is confident. She's always kind of been that way, I think. I don't know, maybe it is the affirmations. I'm sure the affirmations have contributed, but she is like very, you know, confident. My oldest though, I feel like it has helped her even more. She is relatively shy and reserved, and I feel like the affirmations really give her something to stand on and say and believe in about herself. I do think that the affirmations work, and even when we're out and about, if something comes up, because I'm always talking to them about how are you feeling, what's going on, or you know, when we're talking about things that happen in school, and I'll be like, remember, you are brave, you are bold. Whew, it's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. It takes a lot of intention, but I think that it is absolutely worth it because I do see a difference. I would really encourage you to even just try it out for 7 days. It's twice a day. One time in the morning, one time in the evening. Write out affirmations, even if you just do 5 or 20. Write it down or print it out. I think it's really impactful to also be in the mirror when you say these things so that you're looking at who you're speaking to, which is yourself. Put it on your mirror, say them every morning, say them every night. There's so much power in the tongue. Just try it out for a week and see what happens. What you say is what you believe. If you say these affirmations, at some point you will begin to believe them because they will be ingrained in your mind and in your heart. You know, this person that you desire to be, you will be that person. I remember I used to be very shy, so I used to affirm that I was bold. Even sometimes when you're saying it and you don't believe it, you're saying it about yourself, you're affirming it. Try it out for 7 days and let's see what happens. I would love for you to come back and let me know. If you are interested in some affirmation cards that my girls and I are working on putting together, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for you guys to click and sign up for the waiting list. You won't wanna miss out on these cards. They're going to be amazing. It'll just be a way for you to bond with yourself or for you to bond with some kids that you have in your life, whether you're a parent, an aunt, an uncle. You're gonna want these affirmation cards. So be sure to check out the link that I put in the description box to sign up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just wanted to give you guys a little background. I know a lot of you are here because of the affirmation videos that I've done with my girls. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, share this with somebody, like this video, but most importantly, talk to me in the comments and let me know anything that has to do with affirmations, how you can relate, or what you want to see more of from myself and my family. I'll see you guys in the next video.